Alright, you got the demon here. I am going to do a review on this Pokemon Quest game. I downloaded it last night, kind of tested it out, saw what I thought. So far I like it. It's a pretty simple game. I really wish Pokemon would come out with a better mobile game than this type of game, but something's better than nothing. So, I'll walk you through what I got right now. My team, I have 2 Onix and a Ponyta. Every Pokemon has their own strength, their own health and attack. On top of each Pokemon's health and attack, they have what's called Power Charms. So I'm going to walk you through those real quick. We'll look at Ponyta. So if you look over on the left side, you'll see the squares. It's the Power Charms. Each one has their own amount of health or attack they give. The brown ones are specials. They also give other attributes. This one, for example, gives a 17% increase to movement speed. This one gives a 22.7% increase to natural HP healing. So these Pokemon do heal as you're playing, but it's relatively slow. Now, you look at the stones, they have effects for attacks. So far, these are the only ones that I have. Now we're looking at one of my Onix. I have 2 of their stones attached. They attach to individual attacks based on if that attack has the attributes needed for that stone. So for this one, it's Rock Throw. The user picks up 2 rocks and hurls them in front of itself, damaging enemies hit by them. So what this stone does is it actually adds 1 more shot and moves attack percentage. I don't really know what that is yet. I haven't figured it out. So let's go on an expedition, and then I can show you how the cooking works. Go on the expeditions. So you look above where it says edit team, you see 4472. That's my team's power. This is the boss on that expedition. I'm not going to be able to beat that. I might be able to beat that 4500, but I doubt it. And then I got a 4200. It's kind of hit or miss. So right now what I need to do is focus on building the strength of my team. You can go through any of these expeditions. The ones that look like Pokeballs are ones I've already completed. You can go through any of the expeditions. You click on it. You can find the lower powered ones that you've already beat and use those to train your Pokemon up. I'll explain what the ingredients are here in a few minutes. When you don't have auto on, you have to actually pick when to do each move. You'll do more damage this way because you are working off of what you know you need to do instead of off the computer's algorithm. But most of the time I just set it to auto, especially on these lower level expeditions. The button on the right that has the 3 arrows, it's basically a dodge button. You push that button, your Pokemon run away. You can avoid some of the more powerful attacks by the bosses or the what they call the strong Pokemon. Up in the right hand corner you'll see the 3 boxes. That's the waves. As you kill Pokemon, you'll see that middle box right now is where I'm at. I'm on the 2nd wave. You'll see it start filling up with red. As it fills up with red, that means I've killed Pokemon in that wave. Just because the Pokemon on the screen are dead doesn't mean the wave is over. More Pokemon will come in as needed. So you see I killed one, a little bit fills up in the box. On this Onyx with Rock Throw and Iron Tail, Rock Throw is for distance, Iron Tail is up close. Onyx is considered a ranged Pokemon. Ponyta is what they call an up close Pokemon. So you see here with the Rapidash, it'll say strong Pokemon. That's when you would use dodge if you needed it. Now Iron Tail for Onyx is a up close attack. Flash Cannon is a pretty decent attack actually. I didn't like it in the beginning. It's kind of like I guess Tail Whip in the games. It lowers their defense, but it also is an actual physical attack in this game. See, I just hit him for 668. So my Ponyta's unconscious right now. If you look on his face, you see the Pokeball disappearing. When it disappears, he comes back to life. When they come back to life, they don't come back with full health. They come back based on the stones and stuff like that. Right now, he's come back with half life. So long as you have one Pokemon actively fighting, the expedition will continue as the other ones recover. When a stage is clear, the first screen will show you experience and levels. And when you look, if you're looking at Ponyta, the bottom right, the heart that has a little bit of yellow around it, when that fills, that means I can put another stone there. On this expedition, I got a HP stone, gives plus 169 HP, and I got some ingredients. So after this expedition, my stew should be done, so let's go ahead and go check that. You can go back to base camp. Click your stew. You will always get Pokemon coming in. I got another Onyx. You always get Pokemon coming in after your stew finishes. Now that is a high level Onyx. It's got Stealth Rock as its only attack. And I'm going to swap out one of my Onyxes for that one. Now you can only have 3 Pokemon on your team. So we'll go ahead and do that first. I believe it'll be the one in blue. Yes, it's the one in blue. Okay. So go back out. Edit team. Touch and hold. Drag it and replace it. Now my team strength went down, but that's only because I don't have any power stones on him yet. So we are going to go back. Open up the new Onyx's frame or inventory, I guess you might call it. And we are going to start beefing him up. I'm going to look at the other active Onyx right now. Okay, so that's not on him. That is. Okay. So right now, because I'm transferring stones from one Onyx to another Onyx, this could get a little complicated. If I have to go back in and fix it, I will. But I'm going to show you how this works right now. So this one's not on any of them. That's the only health stone he has. Now luckily, Onyx comes with a lot of health. They're basically your tanks. And I can put a lot of attack on him. In doing so, will allow me to boost his attack probably to be higher than all the rest. See, I pulled one off. So the downside is you only get so many of these stones. You don't always get the one you want. You don't always get the one you need. You don't always get enough of them. So right now, my team has gone up and down a little bit for overall strength. But that's just because I don't have enough power stones. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take this onyx off. Put that one on. Let me look and make sure. Like I said, this one can get a little confusing. Since they're both level 19, the only way I can tell the difference is by looking at their attacks. So that's not the onyx I want to take the attacks off of. This is. Okay, now, so what I'm going to do here is going to be pretty simple. I am going to do this. You touch it, it'll tell you which one it's on. Now this is on the other onyx. I'm going to put it there because it's stronger. That's on that one. That's on the other one. It's stronger. So it goes there. Alright. Go back, swap my onyx that's higher level back over. Put him right there. There's not a whole lot that can be done about it right now. I got to get more stones. Okay. The quests and the challenges. The quests are pretty straightforward. These are things that you want to do. You'll get different stones. You'll get the in-game special currency, which are these. Well, give me a second. These. Get PM tickets. The challenges are ones that are a little more like goals that you can actually do. Let's see. Superior strength. There we go. There's one I can try to explain to you. So you achieve these by reaching your maximum attacks. So on this one, the maximum attack is 1500. That has to be on one single Pokemon. You do that with the stones and the higher levels. Tenacious defense. Maximum HP of 1500. Again, that's on a single Pokemon. Move Master. Use 30 kinds of moves. But that's what the challenges are. There's a bunch of different ones. You get rewards for beating your quests and your challenges. So here we go with the cooking. Tap your pot. There's two different ones I have right now. I have the regular cooking, which uses 3 of each of these ingredients. And my bronze cooking, which uses 10. The bronze cooking brings in stronger Pokemon, but requires 10 of each ingredient. Now, I want something other than an Onix, so I'm not going to use the same. To get an Onix, typically you'll use 2 Apricons, 2 fossils, and 1 icy rock. And you'll do it on either one, but I don't have enough icy rocks to show you on the other one. This blue one right here is the icy rock. Apricon's the yellow one. Fossil's the square. Rainbow Matter. Rainbow Matter is exactly what it sounds like. It's all of them combined. So, we are going to go for... So, the recipes. I'll walk you through the recipes. There's several different recipes. None of them are exact, but we're going to go for a fire type. So it doesn't tell you exactly what to put in. Here it says a whole lot of mushrooms and a little red. So, tiny mushroom, we'll do a couple of those. And a little bit of red. We'll do a big root. Start cooking, yes. So with this recipe, if you look above the pot, you see 0 out of 4. I have to go on 4 expeditions in order to finish cooking that. When I finish cooking that, another Pokemon will come in. If I guess the ingredients right, then it'll be a fire type. Every 22 hours, more Pokemon will join you without the pot. Sometimes you'll get 1, sometimes you get 3. I just did it last night. I got 2. So we're going to see about getting some more stones. Or I'm sorry, see about getting more charms. This time we're just going to hit auto, show you the way it acts on auto. Now this is just like on the games where just because you have a stronger HP, a stronger attack, doesn't mean you're stronger than the other Pokemon. Your moves will actually make a big difference. For example, Iron Tail, it doesn't cause near as much damage as Rock Throw. The game, when you have it on auto, uses an algorithm. That was a really stupid time to use Iron Tail, but like I said, I'm doing auto to show you. There's nothing around it, and it keeps doing Auto Tail. However, this is a low enough expedition that I'm not going to have any issues. I'm still going to win. The only difference is how long it takes. Now, if you're just trying to level, choose an expedition you know you can beat, but it is higher. You get more experience out of the stronger ones. Hit auto, walk away for a few minutes, and just let it do its thing. I have not noticed if destroying the environment around you gives you anything or not. But as you can see, it happens quite a bit. It may just be for visual effect. Now again, Onix are really good for tanks, but their attacks themselves, not necessarily the strongest. I'm pretty sure my Ponyta has a higher attack than both of my Onixes. Stage cleared. I got 2 charms. Let's see what they are. So my middle Onix is going to level the next expedition, and Ponyta should as well. I got a Mighty Stone and a Sturdy Stone. Alright. So that expedition bonus in the top left corner, what that means is on your next expedition, you are essentially guaranteed to find a special charm. The special charms, again, are the bronze ones, the brown ones that have the other attributes other than just the HP or just the attack. So with less than 24 hours playing this game, I will tell you I enjoy it. It's a simple, very simple game. It's a good time killer, something kids will enjoy. I'm sure my kids will love it. Something I'll enjoy when I'm just sitting around with nothing else to do. But at the same time, I don't foresee myself spending any real-world money on this game. Now, according to Pokemon, you can play the entire game, every stage, every aspect of it, and never spend a dime. This is not a pay-to-win game. However, you do have essentially energy on this game. Right now I can go on 5 expeditions before I'm out of energy and I have to wait until the next one. This is not designed to be a play for hours on end game like most Pokemon games. This is a very casual game. When you spend real world money, you get the PM tickets, and you can use those to refill your energy bar, though. I believe it's 25 PM tickets to refill, which gives you 5 more expeditions. You get PM tickets for free through completion of challenges or quests. And then I believe it's every 22 hours you will also get free PM tickets, which I will show you where to collect right now. Your Pokemon do evolve in this game. So top right, you see the PM tickets. I've got 20 right now. You click it. The time is how long before I get free PM tickets. I believe you get 50 a day. I got 9.5 hours left. This is where you can spend real world money. There's different packages. You get bonus Pokemon. You get decorations. Decorations are actually pretty useful in this game. You can also buy the individual stones. And when you buy them, of course, you get PM tickets as well. Decorations. I own the 3 evolutions of Eevee because that was my starting Pokemon, which I got rid of very quickly because it was weak. But we'll look at the Charizard torch. So, size of red ingredient drops times 2. So when you buy this, you don't have to place it on your base camp. You can if you want. It's just to make it look pretty. But once you purchase this, the attributes automatically take effect. What this means is whenever a red ingredient drops from killing a Pokemon, I'll get 2 instead of 1 or 4 instead of 2. Mechanical Tauros, same with the gray. Gray, yellow, etc. When you go into the other ones, Bulbasaur flag, experience received from level up training, 1.5. Experience received from level up training, 2. Chance for Pokemon with a multi-socket, 1.5. Not sure what the multi-socket is. I believe that may be something to do with attack. Not entirely sure. Now these statues, you get the statues from each of your expedition. Every expedition you complete, you get a statue, and they show you right here. Expedition or experience from expeditions for Pokemon up to level 5. So, any Pokemon I had, that was the first one you get. Any Pokemon I had up to level 5 at that point received 1.5 experience. 1.5 times more experience. And this is up to level 15. You very quickly outgrow those. Like, none of those take any effect on me anymore. Go back to base camp, decorations. So I've got those 3 placed. Essentially, when you click on something, it'll tell you you can put it here. It'll tell you exactly where you can put it. And as I said, they're literally just there for decoration. They do not have to be put anywhere. In the beginning, you will complete a lot of quests very quickly. As you see, I just got 5 PM tickets. As you play the game, they start to slow down. I haven't played for 24 hours, and they're already starting to slow down. So now I'm going to show you training. Click on training. So this is kind of a, not necessarily a good thing, but once you've played for a while, if you have a lot of Pokemon, this can be useful. Level up training. Put whatever Pokemon you want to level up on top. Your supporting Pokemon on the bottom. What this is going to do, if I do that, it's going to... Had a slight hiccup right there. Took a second to fix it. Back to the show. So, what that's going to do is that will level my Onix up to 22. Or I can click Move, Learning, and I can actually change moves. So, for example, I'm not a big fan of Iron Tail, so we're going to go ahead and change it. Success rate 100%. You don't always get that. I did it with one of my other Pokemon. I had to put 4 Pokemon down there to have a 100% success rate. So, click Start Training. You can change a Pokemon's moves with training. Would you like to start training? Note, Pokemon that help with training will leave. So what that means is exactly what it says. That level 19 Onix, when this is done, he will no longer be what they call a buddy. He will leave. Now it learned Roar. Roar has no attack, but it will be good for if you need to get Pokemon away from you. That actually could be useful. So back out. As you see, that other Onix is gone. So my overall review of this game is I do enjoy it. It is a fun game, it's a simple game, and it's something I'll probably play for a while. I do not see myself spending any real money on it. It's just not worth it. But I'll be posting up another video here probably in a few days once I gain some more levels, get some different Pokemon, and let y'all know how things are going. Thanks for following along. Don't forget to subscribe.